Doom 2016 just got an update, Mick Gordon may be making more Doom music, John Romero is working on several id Software related projects, and a new Fallout crossover has brought a ton of new content into Mighty Doom. We'll be going over all of that and a bit more in today's video. Some of you may have noticed that Doom 2016 recently received its first actual update in years, although no official patch notes were provided and the overall download size was relatively small. According to the Steam database, this was only a minor technical update done to preserve backend stability, meaning that nothing was supposed to change on our side of the game. Unfortunately, this incredibly small and completely insignificant update came with a pretty negative side effect. It unintentionally made snap maps unplayable for practically all console users. While you can still load into that portion of the main menu and even browse through maps, trying to play one will result in a message stating that the requested content is not available, effectively making the entire mode completely useless. I decided to wait about a week to see if id Software would fix this before I covered it, but it seems like they're either completely unaware of the problems or the issues are complicated and fixing them is taking a lot more time than expected. Regardless, I'm sure that everything will be back to normal in no time. The small but dedicated group of console snap map enthusiasts will be back to cooking up some impressive content before we know it. Late last night, the legendary Mick Gordon posted a Doom-related image on his public Instagram story. Now, I personally don't have any experience with audio equipment and I don't exactly know what this is, but members of the community seem to believe that this image implies that he's making MIDI tracks for a classic Doom mod. I have seen multiple people suggest this, which leads me to believe that it's a plausible explanation as to why Mick Gordon is creating Doom content using this specific software. He did recently post a short breakdown video of Eternal's main theme on his Twitter, so it's not unlikely that he still wants to be involved with the franchise without having official ties to id Software. While this could obviously be nothing important, it's entirely plausible that he's working on a handful of tracks for an upcoming community level pack, possibly even related to Sigil 2's sequel. After releasing his latest creation back in December, John Romero has started working on a brand new expansion for Doom 2 titled Hellion. In a recent Instagram post, he mentioned that the One Humanity level, which was initially sold on his website with all profits going towards relief aid in Ukraine, will be included as a part of this new expansion. We currently don't know exactly how many levels will be featured or when it will be released, but it's safe to say that it will receive a free widespread release on all platforms when it does come out, just like Sigil and its sequel. Romero isn't just working on new levels for Doom 2 though. A while ago it was confirmed that he would be creating his own level pack for the original Quake. It was supposed to go into full development once Sigil 2 was released, although it's likely been pushed back due to the introduction of another classic Doom mod, so we may not get any more official information for over a year. A brand new FPS game is also still in development over at Romero Games. This was first announced nearly 2 years ago in July 2022, and recent job postings seem to imply that development is going well. All we can do now is just wait for an official reveal. Exciting game announcements and fresh level packs for id Software's classic titles isn't all that John Romero has to offer. This month he'll be posting information and hosting events related to Wolfenstein 3D as a way to celebrate the game's 32nd anniversary. So far, 2 videos have been posted, one going over how the first game got its name and the other discussing some developmental details from Spear of Destiny. I'll leave a link to the post in the description if you want to check things out for yourself, but I'll make sure to include any incredibly interesting information in a separate video. On the topic of Wolfenstein, I did want to briefly mention that an Xbox 360 prototype build of the New Order from August of 2012 has recently leaked online, and it includes some really cool content. The game was actually called Wolfenstein: The New World at that point in development, which would be a fitting title for the third entry in the franchise if it ends up being a direct sequel to Youngblood. I unfortunately haven't taken the time to thoroughly research this build, so I'll likely do a follow-up video in the near future going over any interesting discoveries as well as other cut content from the game. The QuakeCon 2024 announcement should be coming out next week. This sort of information typically releases in mid-April, and that just so happens to be where we're at right now. The scale of the event should give us an idea as to what we can expect from id Software this year, so it'll definitely be interesting to see what they have in store for the community. The Fallout Power Armor bundle is now available for purchase in Mighty Doom. It comes with a unique mini-slayer, a weapon model change for the Crucible, and another one for the Gauss Cannon. The suit itself includes a very unique bonus buff that grants immunity against corrosive attacks and launches nuclear missiles after you've taken a certain amount of damage. The Season 14 Radioactive Wasteland event will be starting next week on Wednesday, April 24th, and it will supposedly bring a battle pass filled with Vault-Tec themed weapon and mini-slayer skins alongside the new Wrathstorm event level. Outside of the explosive new seasonal update, it doesn't look like the game will be getting any sort of significant content. No new chapters, no multiplayer modes, no level cap increases, and no new weapons. While it's a bit disappointing that the game hasn't been getting big content updates, it's even more disappointing that insane new content was removed from the modern Doom games. Click on the video that's on screen now to learn more. Thank you all so much for watching today's video, I hope you enjoyed it. That's pretty much all that I have for now though. Until next time.